Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup look. Granted, I don't wear makeup every day, but if it's just like a chill day and I want to wear makeup, then this is what I usually do. And while I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to talk about my 2024 ins and outs. I saw this trend on TikTok and YouTube, and I thought it would be cool to hop on it. So also for my moisturizer, I use the lightweight daily moisturizer by Good Molecules. Yeah, and then for my primer, I'll be using the e.l.f. Power Grip primer. I'll show that all in. Alright, so my first in for 2024 is to start reading. Reading is in for 2024, y'all. Whether it be self-help books, whether it is romance, fiction, whatever it is, ensure that you do a little bit of reading every day for 2024. My next thing that is in for 2024 is learning something new. And for me, that looks like learning a second language. Mind you, I've done Spanish for as long as I can remember in school. I went to a Spanish high school, so I do know the basics. But for 2024, I just want to take it a notch further. So I've downloaded Duolingo and I've been trying to be consistent with doing at least 15 minutes every single day. So it doesn't have to be the same for you guys, but just try to learn something new this year, whether it be a skill or a new language, whatever it is that you think you might be interested in. Just try to learn something new this year. So the next one for me is saving money. I started this in 2023 and I did an okay job, but for 2024 I want to take it a notch further. I think a way to hold yourself accountable to saving is by setting a specific goal. If you want to do it monthly, quarterly, or even an amount that you want to see in your account by the end of the year, then that's a good way to try to hold yourself accountable. But also remember that if you don't hit that goal, don't be too hard on yourself, because life is lifing for everybody and sometimes things happen and you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay? So yeah, saving is definitely in for 2024. So for my eyebrows, I use the e.l.f. Brow Putty along with the brush that came with it, and I'm just using this regular eyebrow pencil from the beauty supply store just to fill it in a little bit. Alright, the next thing that is in for 2024 is peace of mind. Point blank period. Peace of mind is definitely in. Like, we're not keeping anybody around us that brings out the worst in us. We're not staying at any jobs or anything that makes us feel miserable. Like, we don't have time for it this year. Like, zero tolerance. We're prioritizing our peace of mind. This is the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blur plus Smooth Tint Stick, and this is in the shade 22. It is darker than me, as you can see, but that's okay because we make it work. I think it's like a shade darker. but that's fine. Yeah. All right, next thing that is in for 2024 is positive affirmations. We're only speaking positive things over ourselves this year, over our lives, over our goals. Nothing but positivity for 2024. And to keep in line with that, God is so in for 2024, y'all. Like, he is the most, if you do nothing else, make sure that God is in for 2024. All right? In everything, turn to God, trust God, have faith, be intentional about your relationship with God, put in the work where you have to, make the sacrifices when you feel prompted to do so. Don't watch anybody else, because your journey with God is your own and you have to work on your own timeline. And I'm not saying that, oh, we have to change overnight, because God knows I have a lot to work on. But just try to include or make time for God every single day, no matter how small or how short. All right, next thing, coming out of our comfort zone is in for 2024. Nothing grows in your comfort zone. If you want to evolve, if you want to occupy more space, then one of the requirements for that is definitely coming out of your comfort zone. I'm definitely working on that one. So all of this that I'm saying is for me as much as it is for you. For concealer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer with satin finish, and this is in Deep Olive. So yeah, guys, we're trying to come out of our comfort zone for 2024. Okay? Next thing that is in, dressing modestly. Like, dressing more modest, not being in impy skimpy every day. I mean, for me, I've always dressed a little bit more on the modest side. Have my moments when I'm like, okay, I feel for a little bit of impy skimpy, but 9 times out of 10, I dress pretty modest. So it won't be much of an adjustment for me. I am currently in the process of like rearranging and adjusting my wardrobe. So I've gotten rid of a few items. I'm on the hunt for some replacements and all that stuff. But yeah, if I think it goes, that is if it appeals to you, cause I don't know, on this journey with Christ, and I just feel as though that's something that I should adjust. Am I going to stop wearing my bikinis and all of that? Probably not. But like, just in general everyday life, just try to be a little bit more modest in the type of clothing that you wear, if it appeals to you. Nothing is wrong if you feel more comfortable or okay with your impy skimpy, whatever floats your boat, honey. But that's just my personal decision. What else is in for the new year? Moving your body, honey. Moving your body, whatever that looks like for you. For me, that looks like going to the gym. Currently I go 4 times a week. If you're not a gym girly, if you don't want to do like intense workouts, stuff like that, if you can afford it, you can try Pilates, you can do at-home yoga. If you can't afford to go to an actual gym and get a trainer and all that stuff, then you can do the little workouts off YouTube. You can go running, jogging, like whatever moving your body looks like for you, then you can definitely do that. Yeah. The next thing and the last thing that I'll say is in for 2024 is giving our loved ones their flowers. Like, don't wait until something goes wrong or somebody dies that you express how you feel or felt about them. Let people that you love know that you love them. Let them know how much you appreciate them. Try to learn the people in your lives' love languages and try to love them in the ways that makes them feel the most loved. I just feel like it's very important to just let the people that pour into you know that you appreciate it, and I think it's important to reciprocate that energy. So that's definitely in for 2024. Okay? All right. So for my setting powder, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just using one of these little puffs to dab that in. I don't bake because this is a everyday simple beat, so I don't want all the extraness. I just buff that in. Okay, so on to the things that are out for 2024. All right, so the first one is self-doubt. We are no longer doubting ourselves, honey. Okay, we gotta know our worth and add some tax, right? So we're gonna know our worth this year, and we're gonna add some tax. And sometimes the Lord places like ideas or visions on us, and we doubt ourselves so much that we don't even pursue them. And then sometimes we are so excited initially, and then because of the self-doubt, we talk ourselves or convince ourselves that, oh, we can't do this or it's impossible. And I strongly believe that if the Lord placed it in your heart or placed it on your soul, then it's because you're capable, and He's going to help you to achieve whatever it is that He has placed on you. So we're not going to let self-doubt take over this year, and we're going to pursue whatever the Lord places on our heart. So the next thing, I'm moving a little bit too fast. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna go in with is the e.l.f. Putty Blush. Which shade is this? This is in Caribbean. It's so pretty, y'all. Just wait on it. It's so pretty. But yeah, next thing that we're leaving in 2023 is comparison. It is definitely, without a doubt, the thief of joy. And I definitely need to work on this, because in this day and age with social media, it's so hard not to compare yourself to other people, especially those in your age group or younger than you that you see achieving things that you thought or you dream of achieving as well, and you can feel as though you're not where you're supposed to be in life or you're behind. But trust and believe that you are exactly where you need to be, okay? You are exactly where you need to be, honey. And we're not going to compare ourselves to nobody, because everybody's timeline is different. And we just need to appreciate where we are while we're there. And in that same breath, work towards achieving what it is or where we want to go. So, yeah. Negative self-talk that also rolls into self-doubt and comparison. Like, we're not speaking negatively about ourselves, and sometimes we do it so innocently, but it has power. So sometimes we're doing simple things and we're like, oh, I'm so stupid, or oh, I'm so fool. Like, we're not doing that anymore. Like, oh, I'm ugly, or no, we're not doing that anymore. It stops right now. We're not doing it. Okay. So we're not speaking negatively about ourselves anymore. No. So the powder that I'm using is the Juvia's Place pressed powder in Tanzania. Yeah, so for mascara, I'm going to use the Maybelline New York Falsies Surreal mascara. Let me come a little bit closer. And then the final thing that I have on my list that is out for 2024 is low vibrational people. Like, you know, sometimes you have some people around you and they just suck. the energy out of you. They suck the life out of you. They suck the joy out of everything. We don't need people like that around us in our lives in any way at all. Like, you need to evaluate the people that are in your life right now. And if any of them give you that vibe, it's time to cut it off. We don't want no low vibrational people in our lives. And sometimes these are the kind of people that, because if you are somebody like me that has like big dreams and great ambitions and stuff like that, sometimes when you share these great big dreams and ambitions with people like that, their mind is so small and narrow that they can't comprehend the things that you're saying to them, and then they try to project that onto you and like try to crush your dreams or make it seem as though you're delusional or you're living in a fantasy land. And we don't need people like that in our lives, okay? The lip gloss is the e.l.f. Lip oil. This one, what one is this? Holy, okay, I can't pronounce it, okay? But this is the lip oil, and I just love. And then I'm going to use the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. And just like that, my makeup is finished. So this is what, as I said, this is what I usually do on a day where I'm just like going on the road, or if I'm going to work and I feel like being a little bit cute. So this is my everyday makeup look. Pretty simple, not too many products, not too many steps. Can be done in like 20 minutes or less. So yeah, if you stayed until the end, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on over, and please leave some of your 2024 ins and outs down in the comment section below, and let's talk about it. See you next week. Bye.